guys, Future Will here. Sorry about the weird mic quality. I am just quickly recording this after putting this together, and I would like to preemptively apologize for the quality of the sketchbook tour because it's split into 3 parts, and I didn't want to record it again because I admittedly do not like looking at my old art that much, and I didn't want to have to re-record it and explain everything again, even as poorly as I did. So, yeah. I apologize, but I hope you enjoy nonetheless. Hey guys, it's Parzival. I also go by Will, and I am back with another sketchbook tour. This one's going to be a little bit of a long one because this is late 2009, and from the looks of the thickness of this folder, it's quite a lot to get through. So it's another old-timey sketchbook from Will's, beginner artist days. Just so you guys know, I have taken out anything that's just, written words on lined paper because that is one I did a lot of stuff that was kind of cringy that I don't want to show into. That's not really actually showable here. But we'll see how it goes and see what other cringy stuff we can find in here. So, I think these are my OCs. Yeah, these are my OCs. That's Blaine, and that's Parzival, ZZ, my original namesake. That's Tiefin. I don't know who that is, and I don't know who that is, but I think these are old OCs. They look super weird. And this is more old OCs. I think this is actually my friend Ian, and this is Tiefin, and that's my friend Nick, and I don't know who that is, but I at least was drawing regularly and trying to draw interactions even if I couldn't actually do it super well. Let's see what we have on the left side here. I'm going to actually scoot this out of the way for a little bit. I think this is a lineup of all of my OCs. I don't remember half these. Oh, hey, look! There's my old OC Satic, who I actually still use. I obviously still use Cole and Tybalt, Tara. I don't use a lot of these characters anymore, though. Blaine and Damien are still kind of around, but I don't use, Lance, I don't use Miriam, I don't use Chris or Assault, or... I kind of use Ian, the character, but I renamed him Kyle. This is really interesting to me because it's, all of my old OCs. Oh, I think this is a weird comic with Tara as GLaDOS, and I don't know who this is, but I remember that Tara was this is when I was trying to get into the sciencey stuff of it, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I can't tell if she's wearing super long science gloves or her shirt just ends as a t-shirt, but this is weirdly folded. Oh, this is writing stuff. I guess I missed some of the writing stuff. Why do I have so much stuff on the Greek alphabet here? I'm just gonna take those away. More OC stuff. I don't remember what this was for, but I think it was me trying to be edgy with my OCs. I actually really like how I did the hair here. I don't know what I was doing in here also, but I can see what I was trying to do, and it's actually kind of dramatic for the time. I think this is from art class, for surface design ideas, maybe for some sort of oh, it was for copper tooling, reprise or something like a relief sculpture. So that's pretty cool. Some Halloween drawings or something? I don't know why I folded my stuff into smaller pieces. I guess that's why I started using smaller sketchbooks, but I don't know what this was for. I kind of like that dress though. It's pretty generic, but I'd like to redraw it if I ever felt like it. I think this is just more more OC doodles. Probably to music, looking at the way that those are assigned. I think this is action practice. Look at that really lame kick. I was really bad at that. a doodle on a bad printout of a meme. I actually can't find this meme anymore, and I really wish I could, because I remember that this is what this says. It was Galactic Basic, motherfucker, do you speak it? I think this was a Caramel Dancin' one, and a mini comic on scrap paper of Tybalt and Terra when Terra used to be an assassin. And it looks like I actually did... Oh, this was actually a thumbnail, not a mini comic, because I have the bigger one here, even though I didn't actually, like, finish it. But I tried. It looks like this is another thumbnail. I think this is my friend's character, Pierce, but I honestly don't know who anyone else is, except I know that one is Shadow and that one's Blade. But I can't tell who anyone else is. A tiny chippy of Terra. I think that was when I went through her pirate phase. Tried to make her a pirate. More writing that I didn't get rid of because I didn't find it. Oops. Do I have post-its here? Oh, I do have post-its here. I have, like, post-its of, like, symbols that I chose for my characters. And a Miles Edgeworth, apparently. More OC stuff. This looks like it has Damien in it. And... oh, it looks like this is Rent-based from the text. Because I was into Rent because I was a theater kid, but then I got over Rent pretty quickly. This is another weird comic on lined paper, but I actually lined this one, and it actually has a decent sense of, like, you know, panels, even if I numbered them like an amateur. Another folded piece of paper. I think this was probably some sort of, like, gender bend or something? I don't know, but I can see what I was going for with this hairstyle. It's like that one of those, like, clipped up ponytails that, like, you have, like, the hair in the back that, like, clips up, but, like, you don't have enough hair for that. But I did not draw that well. Me attempting to chibi anime stuff. My friend Nick's character Pierce again with Nick. I think this was just me drawing Pierce a lot. Cole and Pierce and oh, this is Legally Blonde based. I did a lot of stuff when I was a kid where I just, like, took my characters and took media I liked, like musicals and stuff, and just replaced the characters in it and made my characters act them out. And I don't know if that's, like, normal or anything, but it was certainly interesting and kept me drawing, and I kind of still do it, and I kind of wish I did it more often. This is a comic I never finished. An Inauguri from Star Wars, because I was trying to draw an Inauguri and I could never figure out how to do it because my style was super, super lame. And, like, I couldn't draw anything that wasn't a humanoid. So there's more Shadow. Yeah, okay, see, this is me trying to make a ref sheet for Shadow for my friend, and this is me attempting to draw an Inauguri. So, like, even with reference that I had right here, like, this was the end result, and it did not look good. I can see where I tried doing the cheek stuff, but I didn't understand how cheeks worked, so that's interesting. Some more, it looks like, more doodle stuff. This one's Hercules, looks like. There's, I think this is Terra again when she was the Shinigami, like, thief assassin, not tiefling, Twi'lek, but I don't know. And an attempt at shading practice, I guess. Notes on character stuff for the aforementioned, like musical stuff, where I just had them react to stuff. I think this was an attempt at, like, planning out, like, an early days animatic, and I just couldn't figure out how to do it. Yeah, because it's, like, it's poses for some sort of remix or something. And I didn't label anything. No idea what I was doing. I actually like this hair. This one's more, like, musical stuff. This one was from Jekyll and Hyde. I can tell from the actual, like, expressions and phrases that I can imagine the character saying. I'm pretty sure this is from Jekyll and Hyde. And I don't know who this character is, which is pretty. And I should try and draw her again at some point, just because I like how she looks. More doodles. I'm pretty sure this was an AU of Damien. I'm trying to like draw dramatic poses, but I really didn't know what I was doing at all. And I don't know what which direction this sheet actually goes. Yeah, I tried to revamp Terra multiple times. What are these boobs? I don't understand these. I was clearly trying to like make more realistic boobs, but I didn't know how to actually draw them. Some more like cut up pages of Shadow, my friend's character, who was the inaugurate. More cut up. I don't know why I was like cutting up so much stuff way back then. There's just like stuff missing, but like I tried, I guess. I don't know what's happening here. It looks like he's like almost being choked, but I have no actual clue. Maybe it was like a robot or something. A weird doodle of Pierce in like a weird cartoony style. I don't know what this was drawn like that, and I don't like it. More shading practice. It's weird. I don't like it. It looks really freaky. And then what is in this half? Handwriting stuff, because I was super like weird about my character's handwriting, because apparently they had to be like important or something. I don't know who this is. This kind of looks like Auntie Cosmo from like Fairly Odd Parents with like the black wand, and I don't know what that is, but kind of looks like Auntie Cosmo. Maybe it was. I don't know. A weird like glowy silhouette thing. This is actually pretty like creepy, but I don't know. I think I was doing just some random lettering here. I had a lot of this Hello Kitty paper when I was a kid, and I tried to use it up, but like there was just a full ream of it, and I didn't understand how much a full ream was at that time. And so there was just a lot of paper, and I didn't know what to do with it. And back then, I didn't have as many qualms about drawing on lined paper, but I do now, and I'm like, I don't know where that went. I'm kind of glad I don't know where it went. I don't know if this like is like a big time jump, but I remember using these as like when I was in my beginning YouTube days, and I think I've hit. So I'm not sure what just happened. Well, no, I know what just happened. My phone ran out of memory space while I was in the middle of filming, but now if I let go of my tripod, it just drops, and I don't know what's up with that. So I have to do this with one hand now. I remember where I stopped. I was talking about these and how I use these for the start of my YouTube channel when I was doing like weird other videos, and I hopefully hit all of them. Hopefully, because they were kind of all crap. This is more doodles. I don't like having one hand for this. It's obnoxious and annoying. Actually, that's not a horrible eye. I wonder why I didn't do eyes like that more often. I think these were like more caramel dance and stuff. I don't know why this was pink, but apparently neither does Parsifal. I don't know why you're magenta, dude, but you're a magenta. This is really, really obnoxious. I don't know why it's suddenly just falling. Is it like a balance thing? Or... Sorry. I'm really not happy about this. So here's some more Pierce. And I think that was with red versus blue stuff. I don't remember Very Weird Girly 09, but I remember these headshots were more of the YouTube stuff, and so were these. Oh, this is Slate. This is my OC Slate when I first made him. And more Parsifal. See, I was a lot better at drawing things like bigger and close up, but whenever I tried to draw bodies, I'd always draw them super duper small, and it just would not look right, and like the hands were tiny and everything else was tiny, so it just didn't fill the page, and it was not a good use of space. Apparently I had like some Edward Elric fan art here. Okay, my camera stopped filming again, and I don't know why it happened this time, but I figured out how to get my tripod to, like, stay for a little bit. Hopefully it'll actually stay. But as I was saying earlier, I have some Edward Elric fan art that I'm almost positive I referenced, because I don't draw shoes like that. I don't know what this is, but something related to sleeping. Ed, and Eddie fan art. Looks like I was, like, dating these with, like, months or something. More comic stuff. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't really want to know, admittedly. I think... Nope, I still don't know what's going on here. I just know it was comic stuff. Gender-bendy, cross-dressy sort of comic stuff for gags when I was in high school and thought that was funny. More of that, which I don't find funny now. Apparently I, like, made a copy of it or something and lined it. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I have it twice. More comic stuff. I think this is Shadow or Tiefin. I'm not sure at this point. With his Padawan. More Hello Kitty stuff. I did at one point remember I do enjoy these pieces of paper because they did help me with like bounding boxes. I don't know what this is. This looks like some sort of Alice in Wonderland something. But look, another thing of me trying to draw bigger and be dramatic and like not actually being able to translate my style into something bigger. More comic stuff. See, like, I would like do like big stuff and then I wouldn't actually draw it big. They'd still be super thin, even though I'd have so much space and there'd be like a crap ton of empty space. I still don't know what I was doing in these comics. This is like a third duplicate or something. Some fashion stuff. This is Legally Blonde. I can recognize that. More Legally Blonde with my character Shale. I just think that's how I pronounce it. Oh, hey, some actual hand studies that I did trying to figure out how to draw hands that I then blatantly ignored. Easter stuff or Legally Blonde. I think probably both. More Tara and Tiefin. Oh, look at me trying to actually get into doing some Marco grayscale stuff. I don't know what character this is, but they look like a Star Wars sort of thing. And I don't know why I thought this was funny back then, but it was. I think it was funny to my friends, and I was just trying to make them laugh, even though it wasn't funny to me. But I actually do kind of like this hand. It looks kind of cool. Comic stuff. This is another one of my friend's OCs. She was like a ninja, and I don't know why I didn't color in the rest of her body. A doodle of Shinigami and Tybalt. Some more comic stuff. I don't know why someone got their head smacked in the table, but they did. I think this is Tara and Tiefin. Yeah, this is Tara and Tiefin, and he's insulting her for not being smart, because this was before I actually made her actually smart, because originally she was supposed to be just a comic relief character. And this is where I figured out Tybalt's hair. It was, for a while, I don't know if it's super obvious, but I didn't know Tiefin had any hair. I didn't know what it looked like, so I just drew the hood and didn't consider what the hair looked like. And this is more comic stuff, and I can't tell whether this is Daniel or Damien because I wasn't good at figuring out how to make characters who are related differentiated. This is Blade and Tybalt. There's something related to vampires here, but I don't know what's going on there. Blade was not a vampire as far as I remember. I remember this was one of Cole's like superhero, supervillain suits, and my friend drew the original design. I could never figure out how to make it actually work. More comic stuff with one of the characters shouting that I want a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that character is a lawyer. Why, like, half of this stuff is like not even finished. Like, where is this character's hair? What character is that? Why is this finished and that character just doesn't have hair? Like, I don't understand. Oh, and apparently some more colored stuff that I barely ever did ever. But apparently fire sprite is rainbow instead of like actually fire colored, even though like I get that like blue is part of fire, but this just looks like rainbow. And a ring wraith, which I'm almost positive I've referenced this pose from somewhere, and that head does not fit in that hood at all. I think this character has to be me because I remember having a hoodie like that. But yeah, this was a lot to get through and actually not that much actual content. So I really don't know what to say about this besides, at the very least, I was drawing more, but like I'm just gonna slide these off to the side. I think that these YouTube images are actually part of my favorite set of this, because I think this was me actually like trying, and it was a good study of like consistency, even though I couldn't actually draw very well. But I was pretty proud of these when I made them at the time. I kind of wish I had more work like this, because I think it would have been a lot better for my actual like drawing practice from that year. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. But I hope you guys enjoyed that sketchbook tour, even if it was kind of all over the place. But then again, that's kind of what this sort of folder felt like anyway. So I guess it gives the sort of same tone. And I hope to see you guys next time, and I will send you guys to the outro. Bye! Well, that's the end of this video. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, or contact me on any of my social media, which is linked in the description below. I also have my Patreon there if you guys want to throw a monthly donation at me. Thanks so much for your support. I'll see you next time. Bye!